Lexus, the standard setter. They've been doing it for 35 years, taking Toyota's quality and adding luxury, refinement and quiet. Well, now they've taken something else from Toyota. They've taken fun, fast fun. And this is the result, the Morizo RR. Welcome to the garage.
Subscribe to see the first drives of New Zealand's newest and best cars driven on New Zealand roads and New Zealand conditions.
Where do you start with this car? Well, let's start with the name, Morizo. Now, it's not the name of some long-forgotten Italian racer. It's actually the made-up name that Toyota's former president, Akio Toyoda, used to race under. You see, he wasn't supposed to be racing. It was too risky. And the RR? Well, Rookie Racing. That was the name of his race team. And remember, this is the bloke who in 2021 said, "No more boring cars." What a beautiful man. And what an inspiration. The same World Championship winning rally tech that created the GR Yaris and Corolla has now been used to transform the LBX. Now, we've driven the regular version of the LBX before, complete with its hybrid powertrain.
Well, the short answer is yes. It is strangely refined for a car of this size. Feels very much the Lexus. So much so you forget there's a 3-cylinder engine doing most of the work.
And there's a link in the notes below to watch our drive. The Morizo, though, is not even close to regular. To start with, this 3-cylinder 1.6-litre engine is based on the rally car. It gives this car 206 kilowatts. Okay, slightly less than the Corolla, but still 300 horsepower and more torque. Like the rally car, it has 4-wheel drive, which can deliver 50-50 torque distribution, like a rally car. And also like a rally car, a delightfully un-Lexus blow-off valve. And an exhaust note that's, well, closer to an Altezza than an IS200. Look, it isn't completely unhinged. To start with, the transmission is a pretty conventional 8-speed auto. In saying that, it is programmed though for drama, not calm. And the result of that, 0 to 100, 5.2 seconds, 4 seconds or 45% faster than the LBX. But it doesn't just go different, it looks different. The Morizo sits lower by 10 millimeters and it's been widened by 15 mils. All very subtle, very Lexus, but it's what has been worked on behind the flared wheel arches and 90-inch alloys that makes the big difference. Inside there's an Alcantara dash and leather seats, race-style pedals and paddles. Otherwise though, it's all pretty low-key and, well, pretty LBX, which, let's be honest, is a pretty good starting point. So you get the 13-speaker Mark Levinson sound system and the same set of screens. What is new tech, and it helps to wind down the windows, is expert mode. You've got to select the 50-50 transmission split, turn off the stability, and obviously have sports mode. And this is what you get. It unhinges this car. It's already quick. It's a Lexus with a touch, or more than a touch, an absolute wallop of craziness. You know what it is? It's Sunday morning mode. The Morizo's double wishbone suspension has been tuned to deliver a Lexus take on the GR cars. The brakes are upgraded and there are close to 500 additional welds and extra body bracing to stiffen up the chassis. But the beauty of this car is that it can also be a Lexus. Okay, not the absolute velvety smooth Lexus, but it can deliver calm. The thing is though, how can you stay calm? That engine is always urging you on. And yes, the chassis is softer than one of the GRs, but it holds on. And because it's small, it's just such a pointy wee rocket. I don't want to say pocket rocket because 300 horsepower is far too much for any pocket.
So the big question, what is the price tag? Well, Morizo RR has just arrived at Lexus of Auckland City and it starts at $89,900. And you can find out more about this car or any of the great range of Lexus at giltrap.com, home to more than 1,000 of the world's best cars, where you can browse, compare, finance and purchase all online.
Yeah, back to the Morizo. I don't want this to sound like a total revolution because, well, Lexus have done this before. They have done sporty, genuine sporty.
And quite successfully too. Take the LFA, which is, well, it's legendary, and the ISF and now the IS 500, which can also do unhinged, just like this car. But what has happened here is a statement. You see, this isn't a supercar or a muscle car. Appearance-wise, let's be honest, it's more cute than hardcore. This is Lexus's first hot hatch.
You know, my favourite thing about this car is that it's not inspired by Lexus tradition or some marketing strategy. It simply exists because of a chain reaction driven by passion. It started with Akio Toyoda going racing in secret, which led to Toyota Gazoo Racing, and then that pledge not to be boring. You know, for years I've felt that Toyota could have taken a few leaves out of Lexus's book to make their cars a bit more special. This car sort of proved me wrong because it's special because of what Lexus have got from Toyota, more specifically what Toyota Gazoo Racing have created. And what they've created is something truly magical.